So what I think is so important, and I've talked about this a couple of times on the show, is a lot of brilliant innovators like yourself. You've got an idea that you want to bring to market, and a lot of times people kind of fall in love with that idea and stay really closed and make sure that all that R&D comes from within the company. So I really, really advocate for what you're saying. I call it co-creation, where you're co-creating with your target customers, and
Right.
not just doing that customer discovery at a particular moment in time, but on an ongoing basis, that it's part of the culture. It's part of the DNA of the company. It's not,
Right.
it's something that you just do. It's who you are.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And it's been surprising with the patient focus groups, some of the learnings from those. It seems simple enough that, one of our platforms is to do away with the syringe and the needle and bring that to a capsule platform. So now instead of once a week, if you have to self-inject a syringe and a needle into your leg, now you take a capsule and that performs the injection into the stomach vascular matrix. How, that would affect people. And then really, just seeing what the desire is for that. And a lot of stories where people have to drive 50 miles, they have to go to a hospital, they have to have their injection completed because they can't do it by themselves. Maybe they have to have their roommate complete an injection, or their spouse, etc. And really discovering some of the non-visual cost, the drive time, the time in the hospital, so on and so forth. So they have been very eye-opening.
It's just fantastic, and I hope that all of our audience is kind of taking heed to that. A lot of times when innovators are starting out, they might not think that they have the time or they have the money to invest in this type of customer discovery up front. And I'm always advocating that you can't afford to not do this up front. So it's great to know that you guys are on the right track.